set we got left. Here we go, Bullet. Okay, buddy. Fire that.
Oh, switch.
Oh,
There we
I
go.
like that, Bullet. I wouldn't know how that. Is this okay? Here, Bullet?
You might be talking a little loud right now, George.
Yep. All right, another week, Bullet. I don't know what episode it's like. We're not 90s yet, are we?
No,
Bullet?
we're not 90s yet.
We're close, I think.
Yeah.
Bullet. We're real close. Had somebody complained that my rag wasn't out where they can see it, so I got to fix that. Like ain't got nothing else to complain about. They did. Oh, Bullet. Oh, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. See, we're a little
We're
closer now.
Oh, Bullet, please don't adjust your screen. Okay. They did like the cane. They appreciated Kane being a special guest.
I think so.
Everybody else hated it. My little grandbaby loved it. So
Okay, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
no special guest this week. I keep finding nothing laying around. So it's just us, Bullet. Okay. All right, everybody shut up. Important TV show. Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready, buddy. I'm always ready, Bullet. Okay. I got a big idiot this week, Bullet. Oh, my gosh. I got the biggest idiot in the world. But anyway.
All right. Wait. It doesn't count unless it's on there.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Yes.
You hear the claps. You know what time it is. George, how was your week?
Bullet, my week was terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Half
Not
of
really.
it was, Bullet. Half of it. Bullet, I have the biggest idiot that I've ever met in my whole life. Not to start the show off.
I was just saying, are we jumping
We
right
may
in?
need. No. Well, let's hold on a minute. I got to say one good thing before I get to this
I feel like
guy.
James Brown right
But
now.
that's pretty good, Bullet. But thank everybody again, Bullet, for supporting Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. We had a great week this past week, Bullet. We may start selling tickets here at Georgetown Training School before long. Got such a good house here tonight, Bullet. But a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. Had a great week. I want to thank that special family there in Dallas that we had the great birthday party. What a great time
Yes.
that we did Saturday morning, Bullet. And
Elliot, I believe, was the
Elliot,
kid's name?
yes, it sure was. Thank you, because I'd forgotten. But anyway, I'm just kidding, Elliot. But they are actually going to watch the show this week, and I wanted to thank you for getting that name right, because that would have been awful if I couldn't remember that kid's name. But
he's got another birthday.
Yeah, he's got another birthday. Yes,
Yeah, he's gonna have another
But
one.
they loved it, and I want to thank all of y'all, Bullet. Yes, and we want to kayfabe it a little bit because I don't want everybody's trying to steal my ideal. But it was fun, Bullet, and the family loved it, and they've been so appreciative of us just coming and just spending time with those kids. Of course, we finished there, and we shot up to Hickory again, Bullet, for the big bike rally. They raised a lot of money there for some kids, had a special show there, and then, of course, finished up somewhere in Hickory that night. Just kidding, Bullet. Right down the road from there.
Parts
so
Unknown.
We finished up there.
You finished up in Parts Unknown.
Yeah, great little show there with one of my students, the Black Superman, Cedric, which I did make the comment to him that night. There's a lot of Black Supermans coming around now, but there's only one, okay?
ACH, Rich Swan, Air Fox.
There's a bunch of them. But a great night, Bullet. We finished all that up, Bullet, and sold some books. Everybody had a great time. And, of course, got something coming up, Bullet, that my students will hear about tonight for the first time. I've already started putting some footwork to it. Is the 30th of this month, which is in just a couple weeks, Bullet. We'll get one more program in so I can plug it again.
Not really, because I'm going to be leaving.
That's right.
I will be on hiatus.
Oh.
I'll be like Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert. Since I'm off, Chris Hardwick is off.
So
that's
and
the
listen,
way it works.
that's very Pat Summerall-ish and John Madden-ish. If you may remember, Bullet, I know we're getting into football season, but when Pat Summerall couldn't make the show for health issues, John Madden would not do a football game without his co-host partner. So, I'm not saying that's us, but I would not, Bullet. There's only one.
We look about as old as those guys.
Exactly,
though, so.
exactly. I love John. But, Bullet, listen to me. So, I will double plug it tonight then. Saturday, the 30th, Bullet, of August in Elkin, North Carolina. Return date from the famous $5 wrestling event that we just had, Bullet.
Yes.
It will be Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle, Georgetown Training School, and EWA. All three of them companies combined is what I'm talking about, Bullet. My head's about to explode right now. I got blood pressure. All three of them companies combined, probably the biggest show in the history of wrestling shows, Bullet, okay? And that will be that night, and it's a special night for just my students. I am titling it, If You Ain't My Hook, You Ain't Booked, because I've had a lot of goofballs already asking they be on that show. But I don't do nothing for free without a catch. I don't want to lose rent. So all of my students, they will actually be wrestle a match. Bullet's going to be a great show. I got a lot of good people coming. It's going to be a fun night. Some of the guys that have not been able to have a match yet will have one that night. Tonight after training, I'm going to give them all a few tickets and just let them go out and hustle. See what it feels like. What we have to go through, Bullet. because George ain't paying. George is not going to lose money on this thing. So that would be the 30th of August in Elkin, National Guard Army. Bullet, okay? And with all that being said, before I get there, I want everybody to come this coming Saturday, if they would, Bullet, to Summerville, South Carolina. A great show down there for Pastor Jim at Miles Road Baptist Church. Got a new case of books.
That's a shame I won't be there. I always enjoy going to Summerville.
Bullet, they have already asked about you.
I believe I wrestled Freight Train last time.
You sure did. You sure did, buddy.
In a 20-minute classic.
A 20-minute classic. And you've also, before that, did a famous Doink the Clown for me. I know you don't want to be remembered by that, but you pulled it off, Bullet.
Just happened to look the best I've ever looked before in my entire life, and you put me in a bodysuit.
I know I did. Oh, very Hercules Hernandez when he came in Crockett as the assassin. I'll never forget that, Bullet. Had that beautiful body, and they put him in a full bodysuit. But I know you don't want to be remembered as a Doink, but dang, if you ain't going to be there, I'm losing like 4 guys, Bullet, but that's okay. That's okay, but I'm excited because we have Barbarian, of course, is going to be there myself, but we've got Dale Wilkes coming, who lives there in Columbia, the original Patriot, of course. Everybody says, and I'm so strict on this, the picture we used, I even checked with Dale Wilkes. I know I probably got too much time on my hands, but I wanted to make sure that was him. I knew it was because he looked so good, but he just was so appreciative, is what I'm getting at, Bull. He was so appreciative that we checked, and just to make sure, because there's a lot of goofballs running around, big bellies and everything like that ain't him calling himself the Patriot. But the Patriot will be there in one of his few appearances, signing autographs and just meeting everybody. Bullet. So that'll be this coming Saturday. Whew. With all that being said, Bullet, it is time for my favorite part of the week. Bullet, you know, their idiots are running wild. But here's the point I'm trying to make as my snot rag fell on the ground. Bullet. People, this idiot may need this to put his tears in when I get done. But you know, Bullet, listen to me. I love everybody except this guy. And I mind my own business, as you know. I swear to you, Bullet, I've never picked a fight. I'm serious. My kids may say different, but I have never picked a fight with anybody, Bullet. I just do my own thing. And every now and then, I'll see a fun one of these groups on Facebook that you can join. Well, naturally, there's one, that Wrestling Items for Sale, that everybody's seen on there. So I joined this thing. You can sell anything on it. I mean, they're selling crap, socks. They're selling everything. So, which I've done for a long time, I just posted, which you know I sell wrestling canvases on the side.
Yes.
Bullet, along with my book. You buy a canvas, you get a free book. That's a whole other story. But anyway, so I put a wrestling canvas for sale, whatever, Bullet. And right out of the blue, this guy here, his name is Eric Cards. Listen, you are the biggest idiot that I've ever met in my life. And let me tell you why, Bullet, okay? I don't even know the guy. Now listen to me. So I put wrestling canvases for sale. Boom, this guy out of the blue. I don't even know him. Never spoke to him in his life. He says, why is George South any different than anybody else? He said,
what does that even mean?
I know, but listen. Oh, there's more. He said, does he not have to follow the rules? There is procedures when you're in this group. He said, you have to describe your product. And he said, oh, I guess just because he's a wrestler, he gets special privileges. What? So naturally me, in my little old world, in the backyard, Bullet, I just wrote and said, oh, there's not too many different ways to describe a wrestling canvas. I mean, what the heck? And then he started up, and this is what did it. He said, well, if you wasn't too busy being a jobber, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth, I'm coming. I'm coming. Quick. But Bullet, I'm going to tell you, and this is how bad this thing got. The guy over the whole moderator crap or whatever, he sends me a private message. Seriously, all this just happened. And he said, why don't that guy like you? Like I did something wrong. And I said, listen, goof, I don't even know you're goof. I ain't done nothing. So this is what I like about it. So finally, Bob Cook, our buddy down in Florida, who chimed in, and he said, listen, buddy, how hard is this? He said, if you're interested in a canvas, you contact George. How hard can that be? And then this idiot, this Eric Cards or whatever, lets loose in on Bob Cook. And I know, Bullet, I know. So, end result of this whole day, Bullet, is Eric Cards, whoever this idiot is the biggest idiot that I've ever met in my life, Bullet. Because I did get the last word. I did say, you know, Eric Cards, I said, my lady at the bank gets a big kick out of people like you when I'm making my third deposit this week. But I don't understand. people. And here's the funny thing about it. 100 people has commented on it. My buddy over in England and all that kind of stuff. He even said, "You're the greatest heel in the history of wrestling." He said, "Please teach me how you can get somebody so mad at you over selling a canvas." And I told him, I said, it's an art. It's an art form.
It really is.
It really is an art form. So, with all that being said, Bullet, Eric Cards is the biggest hit. And you know what his final plot was? He said, "Well, I guess I'll just get off of here and go join another group. Like, who cares?" He said, "I'll go get one where they just don't cater, where wrestlers don't get special privileges." And Bullet, I swear, what is wrong? That's what's wrong with this world right there. The idiots like that on his dad's computer in his Spider-Man pajamas can act like he is somebody. So,
or even if he is somebody, he's still an idiot.
He's an idiot.
So,
and the thing that got me is I have actually sold several canvases on there, but here's the thing, and then I'm shutting up, Bullet. Wasted way too much time on this idiot. I'll never bring it up again.
Well, he is the biggest idiot of all time.
He's the biggest idiot in the world.
We do need to put some time in.
It's one thing if I meet you and you don't like me, okay. You don't got to like me. But I never, even the moderator guy said, you've had to meet this guy. I said, I don't even know this stupid idiot. But here's the best line of the day. And I'm going to shut up, Bullet, as we go off the air. The sponsors are saying, "Shut up, George." Our one sponsor.
We've already lost Coca-Cola. Don't worry.
Yeah, what a work that is. They put name on a bottle that ain't even there.
You want to put them in the idiot bag?
That'll be next week. Well, when you come back.
I mean, it is open right now.
But no, there ain't no room left after throwing that Eric Cards.
Because he's the biggest idiot of all time.
He's the biggest hit in the world.
I feel the bag getting heavy.
The way I ended this, Bullet, is I just said, you know what? If I could get as many people, but I'm telling you, here's what I'm getting at. 30 people commented on this little thing about a wrestling canvas. So I just ended it and said, if I could get all the people to buy a canvas that commented on me buying a canvas, I wouldn't need to sell a canvas. That's a mouthful right there. But anyway, folks, just leave George alone. Please. I want peace in the valley, sunshine on the back of my neck, Bullet, when I'm riding down the road. That's all I want, Bullet. Okay? So I'm shutting up.
Right off with Grace Kelly?
Right off with Grace Kelly with the music playing. But I'm sure it wouldn't be the music that suited Eric Cards, so he'd have something stupid to say. But anyway, but finally, Bob Cook summed it up better. He said, blah, blah, blah. He said, "Listen, Lord, man," he said, "get a life." And that kind of summed up what I felt about him. So, Eric Cards is in the idiot bag, Bullet. People, leave me alone, please, Bullet. I'm just trying to make $1, okay? So, everybody's happy. The book's doing good, Bullet. They still get the DVD with it. Everybody's happy, okay? So, you may be gone next week.
No, there ain't no maybe about it. I'm gone.
Oh, shoot. We don't want to tell the viewers that, Bullet, do we? So
no,
they don't tune in anyway. So what the heck?
Listen, as much time as Colbert and Jon Stewart have taken off.
That's exactly right.
This summer, I think I'm
and there will not be no co-hosts. We ain't like David Letterman or Johnny Carson when they took like 2 months off and someone else come in. We'll just wait. We'll just wait till my great co-host gets back.
I don't even know if they'd even do that anymore. So
nobody does, I don't think. Remember they used to, Johnny Carson.
Joan Rivers used to fill in.
Johnny Carson would take like 2 months off. What a job that was. And someone will fill in, but we don't do that, Bullet. We'll just, when you get back, we get back. Oh, exactly. I like that.
It's not like you're just going to slide.
Oh, don't worry. By the time you get back, I'll have the whole world hate me, Bullet.
It's not like you can just slide Arn Anderson in the spot. So.
You'll be like that comedian. I ain't going to touch that. But anyway, I'll shut up. You'll be coming back home, and there'll be a fire somewhere, and you'll say, "What's George done now?" Okay, we're done. We're done, Bullet. Thank you.
All right. As a reminder, a book that you should spend time reading and not using to start a fire because you don't like a particular person is available at highspots.com.
Yes, thank you, Bullet. Whew. Man, this has become like work.
I know, that was tough.
Kind of like going to a show Saturday. Okay. Come work.